Canyon Creek Ice Cave Trail today, and we've just gone past the fire road and into the forest, so we should be there really soon. I'll see you in the next clip. To the Canyon Creek Ice Cave. This is my and this one is located near Bragg Creek. It is about 7.54 kilometers to the cave, and it's mostly up a fire road. This is my third time hiking this one, but it's stunning every time. This is the beautiful view behind me right here. We're gonna go into the cave after we have a little snack because this is quite a long hike. I'll see you guys in the next clip.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but
Welcome to the vlog. On today's news, we are doing Boundary Ridge.
Well, hello, welcome to Boundary Ridge, you guys. Today, it's a very beautiful day to do this hike. The weather is actually cooperating for once. This one is about 10K. I think I'm hopeful that we're almost at the ridge. So I'll see you guys up there.
You don't like the lights, but it's camera time. Said take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified and still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's all you want. Wanna rub me up, I'm holding back. Tryna get me framed, throw me in cuffs. Said I attacked you, that's just a false truth. No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there.
Hey guys, welcome to my after hike summary for Canyon Creek Ice Cave and Boundary Ridge. I had to think about that last one for a second, Boundary Ridge. So this is going to be a Bragg Creek hiking weekend video. I'm gonna put these two together because I don't feel like I took a lot of footage on each hike. The Canyon Creek Ice Cave one in particular, I've done this one 3 times. This was my 3rd time doing it. And I did this one with my mom last year actually. So in past years, I've had really cool experiences in the cave. This year, I mean, it was a cave, it was cool. I've seen it before, but I'll get into that. So Canyon Creek Ice Cave. This one, I clocked in at 15.9 kilometers. On my Garmin, it was like way off. I think going into the cave, it did something weird with the satellite signal of this, but it told me that I clocked in at like 20K. But it wasn't 20K, it was 15.9 with an elevation gain of 621 meters. So I would consider this one as a moderate hike. I don't think it's particularly difficult, it's just long. And the end of the hike is, you know, a little bit of a scramble, easy scramble. I really wouldn't consider this a scramble per se, but it does tell you that it is on all trails. And when my friend asked me if this was a scramble, I was like, I don't know what to tell her because it's like an easy scramble. She doesn't scramble, so that's what I had to tell her. I was like, it's an easy one, don't really worry about it. It's not like an actual scramble. So if you are planning to do this hike and you are scared of heights, keep that part in mind. Like, it does get a little sketchy right before the cave, but it's completely doable. There's a lot of children that do this hike as well. And if you are into caving or that sort of thing, cave exploring, bring a helmet with you and go into the cave. Go like into the back of the cave. Like, it's super cool. It's a really awesome cave. So most of this hike takes place on a old fire road, if that's what you want to call it. It's just a decommissioned road. It would be so awesome if you could actually drive, you know, further into it, because the road is kind of tedious. So if you do mountain bike or anything like that, that is recommended for sure. However, the day that we went, it was super slushy outside. Not the most ideal mountain biking conditions, and everyone that did mountain bike got super like covered in mud. Like we just saw them, you know, zoom past us covered in mud. So it wasn't a great day for that. And springtime, you know, like you can't really predict how the trail is going to be. It was quite icy still, so I did need my crampons for this hike. And like I said, I've done this one 3 times, and this is the only time that I've done this hike where there hasn't been any ice formations in the cave. So it was kind of a little bit disappointing, because the first year that I did this hike, there was like these little ice formations that kind of looked like little ice sculptures. And then I did this one last year again, and there was like less. There was no frozen waterfall, there was just little tiny ice sculptures. And then this year there was absolutely nothing but rocks. So it does depend on the year, on the season that you go, to kind of predict what you'll get in the cave. But other than that, it's a really cool cave to explore. Bring your headlamp with you, make sure that you have batteries, because my headlamp did not, so I had to use my phone flashlight, and it's super rocky in there, so it's really hard to like hold your phone flashlight while walking at the same time. I don't know, I find that super difficult. So I don't know if that's just me. I'm used to just having a headlamp all the time, and my headlamp just didn't work that day. But other than that, it was a great experience. I did this hike with some friends, and we did it in a big group, so it was super fun. I think it's the most people that I've gone hiking with ever. So it was a really cool experience. And my next hike, which was 2 days later, was Boundary Ridge in Bragg Creek. So Bragg Creek area, honestly, it's not my favorite place to hike. I'll be completely honest. Like, I know it's super close to the city, and there's some cool things there. There's like Prairie Mountain, White Buddha, Powder Face. Those type of hikes are cool. But there's a few ridge hikes that I've done that had no view. And they weren't my favorite, to be honest. They all kind of just look the same. Diamond T Loop, Ridgeback Loop, this one, Boundary Ridge, they are all very similar. They were just long, and there was no view. So I didn't love this hike. I think I gave it like 2 stars on all trails, to be honest. So this one I clocked in at 10.8K with an elevation gain of 810 meters. For 810 meters, I could have like hiked an actual mountain and have been happier, or like an actual ridge, because that's quite a bit of elevation for nothing, really. Like, I barely vlogged on this one. I vlogged once, and then I meant to get a view, like, you know, like a pano view at the very top of the ridge, but there was no pano view on top of the ridge. There was just trees. So this one, I mean, it was okay. It was a very busy trail. There was a lot of people here. There's a lot of people that were on mountain bikes. So this is a good like mountain bike type area. A lot of people walking their dogs, that sort of thing, getting fresh air. But was it worth it for me personally? No. Like, I would have rather hiked something else, and that is why I'm including these 2 like in one video, because I really don't have a lot to say about this one other than it's easy for the most part. There is some elevation gain. This one's packed down really well, and I think from November till March 31st, this one's groomed as a like cross-country ski trail. So be careful which trail you pick in this area if you are planning to do it in the winter time. But right now, like, cross-country season is over, so you can hike this full trail. But yeah, not the top one of my recommendations. Definitely there's better out there. Yates is definitely 100% better than this one if you are looking for suggestions. So that is all for this video. If you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.
I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before.